Hey everyone, if you love stories that touch your heart and make you believe in miracles again, then make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because today's story will stay with you long after it ends. The title is, The CEO's Paralyzed Daughter Lost All Hope, Until a Single Dad Whispered, I'll Help Her. Stay with me till the very end, because what happens in the last few minutes will break your heart, and heal it too. Zoya Malik was only 19 when her life came to a sudden stop. One rainy night, a car accident left her paralyzed from the waist down. Before that, she was the kind of girl whose laughter filled every room. Now, her world was quiet, except for the soft beeping of hospital machines. Her father, Arman Malik, one of the country's most powerful CEOs, had everything: money, influence, and respect. But inside, he was just a father watching his daughter fade away. Every doctor visit, every new therapy, he tried everything. Yet each night ended the same way, with Zoya staring blankly out the window, whispering, "I'll never walk again." She used to paint, her art was her escape. But now, even lifting a brush felt impossible. People told her, time heals. But she knew, some wounds don't. One afternoon, in the hospital's long white corridor, a little girl stopped by her wheelchair and asked softly, "Why are you sad?" Zoya forced a small smile. "Just a little pain, sweetheart." The girl tilted her head. "My daddy says every pain has a story. What's yours?" Zoya didn't know what to say. Then the girl's father appeared, Ryan, a modest man in simple clothes, kind eyes, and a quiet strength about him. He was a single dad, doing his best to raise his daughter, Noor, after losing his wife years ago. Arman Malik saw them talking and frowned. In his world, people like Ryan didn't belong, ordinary, middle-class, soft-spoken. But Zoya felt something different. For the first time in months, someone wasn't looking at her like a broken patient. Ryan saw her as a person. Ryan became her new physical therapist. But unlike others, he didn't start with exercises, he started with stories. During one session, he said, "When Noor's mother died, I thought my life was over too. But then Noor wanted to dance in her school's annual show. I didn't know how to dance, but I learned, because I couldn't let her dream die just because I was hurting." He smiled softly. "We fell, we cried, but we got back up. You can too, Zoya." That night, Zoya couldn't sleep. For the first time in months, she reached for her paintbrush. Her hand trembled, but she drew one single line, shaky, imperfect, alive. And from that line, she started again. Each day after that, she painted a little more. Her room began to fill with colors again, soft blues, gentle yellows, signs of hope. Arman noticed. He saw her smiling, painting, breathing. He called Ryan into his office and said, "I'll pay you triple. Just, don't let her lose this hope." Ryan smiled. "Sir, I'm not here for money. I'm here to help her live again." Those words hit Arman hard. For years, he'd believed money could fix anything. But that day, he realized, the best things in life can't be bought. Months passed. Zoya began to show signs of improvement. Her hands grew stronger, her spirit brighter. And one afternoon, Ryan placed a blank canvas in front of her and said, "Today, you'll finish this one all by yourself." Her fingers shook, but she painted anyway, soft skies, blooming trees, a tiny bird breaking free. When she finished, tears rolled down her face. "I thought I'd never feel alive again," she whispered. Ryan stepped closer and said quietly, "Your heart is still beating, Zoya. That's your biggest victory." Arman watched from the doorway, tears in his eyes. That day, he didn't see a patient, he saw his daughter reborn. He decided to start a foundation in her name, the Zoya Hope Foundation, a place where people with disabilities could heal through art, therapy, and love. Ryan and Noor became part of it. Zoya began teaching painting to children who had lost hope, just like she once had. She wasn't just the CEO's daughter anymore. She was an inspiration. A survivor. A living miracle. And when people asked her, "How did you get your life back?" Zoya always smiled and said, "One man looked at me and said, 'I'll help you.' Sometimes, that's all it takes to change a life." If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments. Do you believe one person's kindness can change someone's entire world? See you in the next story, where hearts break, heal, and believe again. Red Heart.